Hello, welcome to the build guide for the Turian agent. Turian agent? Did I say that right? I don't know. Turian agent. That's the thing we are. That's this guy right here, or girl. I don't know. Someone else can tell me what sex I am. I'm really not sure, to be honest. This is gonna be a flamethrower build. I know that a lot of people are going kind of like a recon visor sniper build. That's fine. That's just different build than this. That's not what we are. So this is, I think this is the most damage you're gonna be able to get out of a flamethrower. I think this hits harder than the Krogan mercenary with the flames, but the mercenary does have flat cannon, which is pretty good in its own right. So instead of that, we've got tactical cloak, so it plays a little bit differently, but it's pretty fun. It does a lot of damage. Pretty good character. So let's take a look at the cloak first. I'm talking weird today. Rank 4, taking the damage bonus. We're going to be using cloak like all the time, so we're constantly going to want that damage buff. The recharge speed, in playing, I haven't found a need for it. It recharges fast enough, and I want the damage bonus, so there we go. Rank 5, I'm taking duration because sometimes you're going to want it to be longer. You're not always going to need it to be longer. Sometimes you're going to be popping it and just breaking it right away because you just wanted the damage buff. But just in case you want a longer duration one, you might as well have it. That's going to be more useful than the speed. And then in rank 6, playing without this, like I was spec'd only 4 deep into Cloak for a while. Playing without Escape Artist is a lot more difficult. A lot more difficult than playing with it. So, having tried both with and without it, I can safely say that I think the character is much better with it. So, you need the survivability. You're going to be kind of in enemies' faces all the time, taking damage. So, you want to be able to recharge your shields and health while you're in Cloak. And that's that. In Flamethrower, we're going to go for damage instead of recharge speed. Just like Cloak, this recharge is just fine, just fast enough without it. In rank 5, we don't need the radius. We're going to want the increased damage over time and increased duration so that just enemies will burn and burn and burn for a really long time until they die. And then in rank 6, we're going to take the anti-armor. Unlike the Krogan mercenary, we are not going to need blinding heat, and we'll see why later. So take that huge bonus damage to armor. In Apex Training, rank 4, since we're a powers build, we're going to take the power damage. In rank 5, we're going to take the weak point and spare ammo. It's more useful than aerial combat training, and we are going to be hitting hard with our weapon as well. In rank 6, we don't need the weapon specialist as much as we need power specialist for the effect duration and the power damage. Effect duration is going to help the visor, and I believe it makes enemies burn longer, but maybe someone else can correct me on that. It should, anyways. And the power damage obviously going to help your flames. In support systems, rank 4 durations, same reason as we were just talking about. Rank 5, health, shields, and movement speed, more useful than that. And rank 6, go for tech sabotage. This is why we don't need blinding heat. We're going to be debuffing enemies with this. It is a 30% debuff instead of cutting it in half. But that's okay. We're going to be more slanted towards damage, and that's just going to kind of be the theme. But this is going to help, with your survivability, with team survivability, and it's going to allow you, like we mentioned before, to take the further armor damage bonus. And then the recon visor, just the 1 point. Really, the only great thing in recon visor is shatter armor. I guess you could say that the penetration is useful if you're using a sniper, but with a running around playstyle like this build is using, you just don't really need it. And 25% armor defense, that's only going to affect armor targets. yeah, I mean this is just going to be a better setup for flames. Recon is good, better for a sniper. For boosters, I would recommend shotgun amp and either tech power or power recharge booster. I'm usually using tech power because I don't feel like the recharge booster is entirely needed, but I mean it could be helpful. And then for weapon, using the Don shotgun. As you can see, it's only rank 2. So if you watch whatever gameplay video I upload, it's not like you're going to see me using like a max rank one. So this obviously still has room to improve as well, but it's still pretty effective. And then using the engineering kit for the increased tech damage to further boost our flamethrowers. And what you play is pretty much just use cloak whenever it's off cooldown, run up to enemies, and since you're cloaked you can kind of get into an optimal position to flame as many enemies as possible. Use your Dawn for any long range shots you need to do, or finishing blows, stuff like that. Dawn it's going to hit hard, so don't be afraid to use it even though you don't have a whole lot of weapon damage boosting like passives. Remember that tactical cloak will still give you that 90% gun damage bonus, and it'll last for like 2 shots as long as you fire them back to back. I don't think the third one fires fast enough to get the damage bonus, but it's pretty straightforward. It's just a cross between like a infiltrator and a Krogan mercenary, so check out the gameplay to see it in action, and yeah, I'll see you for the next one.